All right, we're in Bathurst, and
It's freezing. 17 degrees.
and it's raining.
Again.
I suppose we couldn't get all the luck. We've had,
Ooh.
a car went around that roundabout bad, hey? Couldn't get all the luck with the weather, so we've hit Bathurst. But it seems like
That's
it's raining nearly the whole of New South Wales and Queensland.
Oh, everywhere it looks like it's raining. So.
It's crazy. We've got our nephew's wedding on Friday, and it's a garden wedding.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Umbrellas?
Oh my god. So it's already been cancelled once because of COVID. So
And we didn't bring enough cold clothes. We just didn't think it would be this cold. You forget.
you forget. So anyhow, we're at Bathurst Rail Museum this morning. Going to have a good look at the trains. Trains in my blood. John likes trains, don't you?
Yeah.
I do like trains, but train and the railway is in my family blood. So if there's a train museum, I'm going to go to it. Let's go have a look.
Let's go.
This is Bathurst Railway Station.
But not in the middle of the road. Come over to the side, so
Okay.
in case cars come, we don't have to move.
So we got a story about Bathurst Railway Station. Back when we were like, I don't know, 18,
yeah, 18.
we came to Bathurst to visit a friend's family. And we thought we were great because we bought tickets for the XBT. And back then the XBT...
That was pretty flashy.
It was pretty flashy. And being 18 and XBT tickets from here to Sydney,
Very expensive.
yeah. So what happened, John?
So we waited out the front because we got here early.
In this car park,
This
in this
car
very
park.
car park.
And we waited and we waited. And I was thinking, and I actually said, I wonder if the train's behind the station. And everyone said, no, it's not here. You'll be able to see it. Well, 2 minutes later, the train took off, didn't it? And we ended up catching the mail train.
Yeah.
And it was middle of winter and it was freezing. Freezing. And uncomfortable.
And it was like we just saw the XBT go along the railway line there. We heard it take off.
So, yeah, so people should start listening to me.
So John was pissed off, I can tell you now.
XBT or mail train? Yeah.
It was a cold mail train.
Well, going back, 30 years, the mail trains were a lot different than these days. They timber floors and they were shocking.
They were. So there's our little story about Bathurst Railway Station. Let's go to the museum. 547 carriage.
You know, red rattlers.
That looks like a
Older,
dining carriage. Older than Red
it's
Rattler.
made out of timber, that one. It's all got the colour.
It's like a little
We can go in it.
museum in itself, is it? Yeah. Oh, it might be for the cafe.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so we can go to the cafe and we can come in here.
That's pretty original. See, timber floors like the one we went in.
Yeah, these ones are varnished though.
It was only mail.
Can't get in there. What this is, this building. What was your name, sorry?
Phil.
Hi, Phil.
Okay, this area here is the original Railway Institute, built in 1902. It was used for social activities as well as educational. They had billiard rooms as well and a little gymnasium as well. That's the back area behind that current wall that you see. Ben Chifley studied here and he also taught here. And then through here is sort of the end of the original building, you can tell by the floorboards.
Yep.
And we've converted that into a timeline, so it shows the development of the railway in the Central West and all the benefits that are brought to Bathurst, Orange and all the other little villages around it. On your left is a Brio Room. Now that's to encourage the community to be here, and young mums particularly.
Yep.
It's set up with the Swedish Brio wooden toys, which you can see just behind you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest layout of those toys in the Southern Hemisphere, and it's really popular with young mums because they can come in, they can sit down, the kids play with it. There's a coffee, you can get a coffee there as well. So it's all very good, very popular. And as you go through to your right, past the timeline area, you come into the main area for the track layout. The track layout is not just a model railway, it's actually a model of a railway, and it links with the timeline and the whole of activities of the museum, showing the Central West and the stations that are around it. It was donated by the Hennessy family, and it's taken about 10 years to get it to where it is today, and $5 million.
Wow.
So hopefully you enjoy it.
So we've got a timeline.
Oh no, there it is. There it is, don't worry.
All right, John keeps losing his bloody phone. He's driving me batty.
I'm Bill Dickey. I was born in 21st of October 1941. Spent early part of my life.
John just spotted this shovel.
Look how long it is. Keeps on going.
It's the shovel that keeps on giving, hey? So we've got these storyboards with a timeline all the way down.
And we can do a branch line runs with a manual control, but we're at the moment working on, we're still doing a lot of work to it, to run this through the computer so there'll be the train going back to Taranaki, and there's New South Wales run stuff.
Yep.
And these were the locos that we used to run to Oberon from Taranaki. It was a 19 class because they had a small chassis,
Oh.
and the track was very tight.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it must make it a lot easier, this new system, is it, than the old system?
Oh yeah. They get it's in actual fact it's AC voltage, 16 volts AC, and everything is run picked up, of course, like the other one through your track.
Yep.
Goes into the decoder.
Yep.
And then the decoder determines lights and sound and all that sort of thing. Whatever to get it. It's about that big.
Okay. Yeah, Tracy's dad used to drive trains.
Oh,
Or
okay.
his grandfather, actually.
No, my grandfather was a steam train
Dad had
driver.
a...
Well, he was a fireman.
Fireman, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used
He
to
was a
shovel the
fireman.
coal and
Yeah.
do all the other work.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandpa was a fireman, and my dad, he did something with the tracks, and
He
I was
a
just,
fettler, what they call a fettler,
I don't know.
which was used to work on the rail.
He worked
lines.
whenever we got on the Sydney Rail, he'd go, "Oh, I laid those tracks," or "I did something in
He's a
this
fettler,
building," and yeah.
He's a linesman. Yeah.
So yeah, and I was just about to say to you, John, let me ring Dad to get the right word in before I say it for this.
And he just sold his layout, but he wanted to he's 90 now, but he wanted to change out this new system, but
Yeah, okay.
he didn't because...
It's quite expensive.
Yeah,
So he,
but he had already...
We've got one R rate one, which is Victorian Railway. We've got one running around here at the moment. The Mod SDC or a couple were measuring the Chifley engine out there near the station.
Okay.
That was Ben Chifley's engine.
Oh.
Used to drive that. The Prime Minister was
Yep.
just after the war. Anyway,
I didn't know he was a train driver.
yeah,
actually.
he was a train driver and also
Right.
a train driver instructor. He instructed here as a lecturer
Oh, wow.
on trains, and he was. He lived in Bathurst, just a live over the road.
Yeah,
up there.
the house is
house.
closed, but I thought we
yeah,
might
Chifley
drive
house,
past it. And
And,
yeah.
So he come from Bathurst, and so I'm involved with the scenery and building. That's what I
Right.
do.
You do. It's
That's
great.
what I
You do a
do.
great job.
Yeah. So and we do things like that's a tea bag.
Oh.
The tarp is a tea bag.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
you can have a look
clever.
at that.
Wow.
That's the things we make. And that
Made
sort
from a
of
tea
thing.
bag.
Yeah.
That's very
That's
clever.
unreal.
And that's balsa. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's balsa wood. I cut that and we made bull bales out of it.
Wow.
So they're the sort of things we do, and I do. And we've got a children's thing coming up in the school holidays, where we're going to teach kids. We're bringing a group of kids in,
Oh, that's a great idea.
and to teach them all the how to lay track, how to set it up, and how to build buildings, and the things that we know we're going to pass on to them.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully, we'll get something going.
I hope so.
Within the community.
We were just watching a bit of that footage
Yep.
on the telly, and the gentleman was saying how kids, say your age generation, kids would get so excited and run down
Yeah.
and watch those trains.
My word.
But I don't think kids these days are like that anymore. Like,
No, it's it's different life now. There's
Yeah.
too much to do.
yeah,
In mine, well, I'm 75, and
you're only a kitten.
I'm only a kid. And but I can remember crawling over steam trains as a kid when they were in the siding, when they were cool.
Yeah.
You know, they pull one in and they had a problem with it. They'd pick it up in 2 days' time and just crawl over. Used to crawl over it. You know, that was our,
See,
that
better
was our
life.
fun
Oh, so much better.
Better life.
Even steam trains, so much
Yeah.
nicer.
thing.
Yeah.
So much more character.
Yeah, that's right. So so that's what we do, and it's all based in 1963.
Okay.
So what you see here was exactly what it was like in 1963
Okay.
between Taranara and Bathurst.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Gordon.
Oh, that's all right. Well, all that's still there in Oberon.
Yeah.
They're actually the 73 classes. They've got those two that are going to be running from Oberon down to Hazel Grove. They're going to run them. We're doing the line-up now.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can run. So just as tourism setup.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
That's the computer.
Oh, Dad will like this.
That's our yardage, which is in here.
Yep.
And we can tell, you can see the trains in the pink is the trains that are going around. We know which locos where and what they're doing.
Yep, yep.
So this is all German. This is a German product, the program here. And we sit here and we can watch it. If we get a problem, all these lights are sections on the track, and if any of them are flickering or whatever, we know where to go.
Well,
Yeah.
it must make it so much easier.
It does.
Dad had something like that with the lights, didn't he?
Yeah, you press the buttons and the
Yeah.
lights will turn on and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
do all that sort of
Yeah.
thing.
So the one derails and let you know as well.
Oh yeah, it'll do. Well, sometimes they will. Sometimes if it gets on a point, you'll get a dead short.
Yep.
And it'll come up
Okay.
on that. Or someone usually sing out, oh, you got a problem there.
Okay.
You know, so it helps. It
Wow.
helps.
That's fantastic. That's a fantastic
Yeah, so
system.
That's awesome.
That's in out of Bathurst, which you go round there,
Yep.
and then you come round into the U,
Yep.
and back round into the yard.
Okay.
So yeah.
All of our cheese ones, but we get worms. Yeah, loads of them.
All right, okay, mate. Yeah, good. So we're trying to. This is a pilot run. It's going to be a pilot run, all done by the Volos.
Okay.
And we're thinking of letting them bolt it together, the timber, and then they'll start to lay track. And while they're doing that, we'll have tables around it. I'll be sitting down with a couple other guys teaching the kiddies on the scenery side of things. And what we did, we built that little section there that shows you how you build it. How you build a layout, where it starts from.
That's to teach the kids.
Yeah, so that's a pilot thing we're doing, and with kids, help them in the holidays, give them something to do.
And have you had many kids register, or many
I
people?
think there was 2 in the first hour. It went onto Facebook,
Excellent.
That was out there.
Yeah.
And there's I think we've got about 4 or 5 at the moment. We're going to try and make it about 8 that we can work with.
And are you going to try to make it, if it's successful, like a school holiday thing?
It'll be a holiday each holiday.
Yeah.
And if the kiddies want to probably come back, and we'll probably do a little bit bigger. So, as I said, it being a pilot, we're restricting the amount of
Yeah.
kids we've got. And,
See who the kids are for real and
how
see
we
who
get
the
on with
ones.
kids, see
Yeah.
what their concentration's like.
Yeah.
And we'll do a report on that, and then we can sit down and look over what we've found out with the kiddies, and then if we can build that up to 12 kids, we'll do that. It depends on how we can control them and keep them busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, perfect.
So what age group are you looking at?
8 to 10. 10 to 12.
Oh,
sorry.
10 to 12.
That's a good age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just before high school,
Yeah.
and they're not in that smart age.
Yeah. Oh, I think I sold one of Dad's 4465s.
Oh, it's a nice one. Oh, I just like it.
The suppliers are on the area. So just go to the
Yeah.
and then you put the chickens on the bottom of the chicken and the locos.
Oh, okay.
So we actually do the chip on the program.
That's unreal. It's so much better.
Yeah, so we try, it's all New South Wales done stuff, and as I said, SDS, bringing out a lot of New South Wales stuff, new stuff, and we had 2 brothers and 2 guys at home. After they'd been measuring up the chip of the engine, the building, they came over and had a look at this, and they said to Ben, who's a building guy, and they said, would you mind doing our test, making this our test track? So every loco they make, of course, going to be on the market. They're going to bring it up here on the market. He said, one minute we're doing it. And he said, we want to know what breaks, what happens to them, so we can during the holidays. But we have Thursdays off during ordinary time to do our maintenance and break it and stuff.
Yeah, that's still a long time, isn't it? Really? So that'd be good.
That's 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
A lot of time as a young fire in that area. So I was in shearing sense and it's out of Lake Victoria. Right?
Yeah. Even the trees look really.
Oh, the trees are good. They're wire, and we use these were originally bought, but I got on the idea how to make them now.
Okay.
We use wire, electrical wire, and we We've got a couple of weeks when we started.
Okay.
So
Oh, you're
we're all
slowing
up
down.
to get stuck into it.
Goodness sake.
Oh, all that cutting.
Yeah.
And build all that.
Look at all the shoes.
That's nice.
We read one 30 years ago and I tried doing stuff and it was lovely. I did not guess, but obviously it doesn't matter. Even the rocks on the
Yeah, that's just that was done by Chris. That's all balsa.
Oh, balsa.
We all work together and show each other how we do it. But he did that in sections of balsa, and he's an artist, so he paints. He tries to do all that.
Oh, he's great for all those guys.
Oh.
Yeah, they like that.
We love that.
Yeah.
Sitting out there, it's out there in this country. If you walk out, you know, something's like that, the walls on it. But there's something that is like 3 buildings or 3 layouts, setups, and that's the one that's going on Facebook. But it's a failed pub. That actually is there. But that was what it was like in 1960s. And we had a train driver who was hitting his hand here. And he said, you know what's missing here? I said, what's that? He said, the pub. So I built the pub. I said, you want me to build it? He said, he looked at me and said, you want to do that, eh? I said, you want me to build it? He said, yeah.
I'll build the
So I
pub.
went out and took a photo. And that was the original sign that was on it in the 60s, was the tooth spear.
Your attention to detail is fantastic.
No, I don't want to hit the fence, but I
If
want
you
to
go
get
into
it.
Taranaki, you see that back of that. That's the way it is.
So what's train station's this
That's
one?
Taranaki.
Tarana.
Yeah. That's halfway between Bathurst and Lithgow.
It says here everything's listed. Right there.
Oh, there it is there. Gosh. Oh, here comes one. You know, pulling into the station.
It's always stable, you know. I said, well, yeah, I said, so I went and bought something I tried and went home. So the chap came in and he said, I said, I'm really working hard trying to find out how I do it. He said, no more gaps. He said, yeah. He said, I went to model club and he says, and that's how we do it. So you use no more gaps on the wire. You can put your wires out with branches and then you put this stuff on. And then you use a tiny bit of water on your finger and smooth it out.
Okay.
You know about it, O'Connell. And it was dead. So I picked that off and I thought, that looks a nice form for a tree. So I dipped it into green paint. And let it dry, and that's the result.
So that's St John's Walk there.
Yeah.
That looks like a tree.
It does.
Yeah.
And this is the sort of thing that how you build things. You walk around with your head down and your backside in the air. Anything. And here's the thing we do. We designed this. You can have a sheep in there full, or you can have it empty. It's actually a photo of one sheep we put on the computer and did a multiple, and then we can run them empty.
Oh,
we
that's a
can run 'em full.
fantastic idea. Wow.
So you know all my secrets.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I don't mind.
Oh, there's so many secrets, eh? You just don't realise. That's how people learn, they share, they get, you know, that's the person that knows
This
the
hobby
gaps and
is
stuff. Yeah.
anyone that wants to listen, you get the kiddies that listen and that want to listen. It's great.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I love is if they're interested, I spend the time and I've got plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris, and to get the colour, I ended up to get the colour I use ash. So these are the things we do. I've got to make, I wake up 2 in the morning and think,
I wish I had a night got me.
and I'll have to get up. Start putting things on the desk.
That's good.
That's all right.
It's a nice imagination. I just don't know. So just the way you've got it all, it just looks fantastic.
Oh, we got cows over here. No more sheep, just up to cows. Here we go.
We've got kangaroos in there.
Oh, you have to. Oh, there's a dead kangaroo.
One, he's been hit.
So the trains go from here right through there and come out the other side one there, do they?
Yeah, they come out, go through this short tunnel and out the other side. Yeah, done that. I see, I haven't had a chance, but I see the lights out on that. So whether
Even some water going through here.
Oh, yeah. That looks so good, doesn't it?
It does.
I'll have to ask, I'll get a photo of him. He might come in. This is all the so I'd say someone is probably going to use the switch.
Is that going backwards or forwards?
Yeah, backwards or forwards. They're coming backwards at the moment. Okay. As I said, you can never turn them around. And you've got one that they're both water tanks at the end, and the boiler's got no. They've got all the running wheels, the drives, are on the tenders. They're not on the boiler, which is the cabin.
Yeah, okay.
That's the boiler. That's no wheels on it.
Okay, I actually noticed that. Yeah.
They were a very, very powerful train.
Train, yeah.
These cows at the water, John.
Maybe your water was put up there, had you?
Yeah, this is the stuff that Chris does. He's the artist.
Yeah.
As I said, you can never turn them around. And you've got one that they're both water tanks at the end, and the boiler's got no. They've got all the running wheels, the drives, are on the tenders. They're not on the boiler, which is the cabin.
Yeah, okay.
That's the boiler. That's no wheels on it.
Okay, I actually noticed that. Yeah.
They were a very, very powerful train.
Train, yeah.
These cows at the water, John.
Maybe your water was put up there, had you?
Yeah, this is the stuff that Chris does. He's the artist.
Yeah.
This is I don't know whether you've seen this one. It's starts at 5 minutes. It's about 10 minutes of talks. Those people can need to saw inside their job. They're not moving to another store and more times. So we'll watch it. Explains their layout.
What was that station for the... Okay, so 90 k's there, 90 k's back. Just to see this smallest train.
I built the little toilets, modified the laundry and that sort of thing on the back.
And you painted it?
What do you mean, the building itself?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
That was the colour of the building.
Okay.
That was something.
The dunny at the back, you done a big job, right?
Yeah, that was the Wongle Station Master's house.
30 seconds. That's a long 5 minutes.
To get to my destination in time.
Maybe I'll get the architecture in this Bathurst. It's just not easy.
For chips too.
A 4465 and a 4403.
Well, that was main problem. Stop ahead now.
It's 4205 and 4531 coming through. See the train going over the bridge? Keep coming.
The lazy river.
Oh, there is a river there, yeah.
Four 718. We're into Bathurst Station. And if you remember, I showed you a picture of out in front of Bathurst Station. Just the same.
Yeah, got a wheel and deal.
The turntable here. go and look at the army tanks at the back.
Yeah, I know, I saw those. How did they look?
So we were told that it's the largest model railway scale in Australia.
HO.
HO, largest HO model. It's a good view up here.
That was fantastic.
I loved that.
It's well worth it.
Absolutely. How long did we spend in there? Like an hour and a half or something?
Yeah, something like that. So was it $15 each or $10 for the session?
So they've also got a kids play area, and I didn't film it because there were lots of children in there. Massive play area that is a railway track with the wooden railway toys. I can't remember the brand the guy said.
Oh yeah. The largest display. Apparently.
Yeah. So there's also a coffee shop, obviously. So this is Bathurst, so you have to come to Bathurst to see this. But just brilliant. Absolutely
well
loved
done.
it.
Yeah.
Any train enthusiasts, come along. So Bathurst Train Museum. Fantastic.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up and hit that notification bell.
Yep.
See ya.